Bad times turn to good memories. Smile. Even when I'm gone and you remember me. Smile. Good times never fade away. Smile. Even if I'm not with you here today.
What is the deal, beautiful people? My name is Ramon.
And I'm Snow.
May not have seen this man on the channel. I don't think ever.
Not yet at all. I'm behind the scenes. I want to look like a Caesar.
You was the cameraman behind the interview with me, who was Ramon Trotman. You're the king over at Ignorant Gamers.
Yes, this is true.
And you appear periodically on the main channel.
Lifestyles Defined. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So today
back in work, people.
This is 1,000 subscribers.
Yes, 1,000 at a record time for our channel.
This is a record time. I mean, we've arrived here kicking and screaming the whole way. This channel is not something that we wanted or advocated for.
Right.
It's something that we had to do out of necessity. We'll get into that, in the coming bits. But it has been an incredible 1,000.
Yeah. It's refreshing. It's definitely refreshing, and it's awesome. And at the beginning and end of the day, it's a huge thank you to everybody who subscribed to the channel and subscribed to the videos and giving feedback and encouraging remarks and critical feedback. All of that is so well appreciated, and we had to do this video to say thank you.
Yeah, I can't thank everyone enough, because I wasn't exactly sure. All right, so to put context on why the thank you is much needed and why it was such a hard fight, we ran into an issue on the main Lifestyles channel where it seemingly just stopped growing.
Yeah, it's like a hard stop.
Right, and I mean from 0 to 1,000 on that channel, and that's where we used to do mostly tech, a lot of technology stuff. We did a lot of some lifestyles. I'd say like sneaker reviews. Mm-hmm. We even started out with gaming there. Car stuff. It was just whatever we thought was cool, whatever we thought was dope, we would do it there.
Our lifestyle.
Right? And from 0 to 1,000, it was a tough climb. I think that may have taken us like a year and a half.
Yeah, and we went through the bruises. I mean, we're talking about recording with, I believe, iPhone, a 720.
Started iPhone,
a 920.
Yep, Nokia phones.
Nokia phones at that, you know what I mean? And then we
went through a Canon T3
or T4.
No, we started with the Canon T3, but then that didn't do the autofocus that we wanted. The servo was, I think, Canon, that's what they call it. So then we went to the T4i, which is now in the room.
Right.
It's a part of the collection. Then the Sony.
We had an appearance from the T20. I mean, for the 1020.
The 1020, yeah.
We had a few appearances on that.
So I mean, the channel took a while to get to 1,000, but from 1,000 to 3,000, just flew by.
Yeah, that took off.
We saw like crazy growth. We were super motivated.
Absolutely.
And then one day it just like stopped.
Door stopped. And then IGZ, the Ignorant Gamers, we were slow boil, and then it seems like between 500 and then 1,500, we just like took off, and then door stopped. And we like slowly been chipping away. I think we're at 2,700 right now.
It's close, yeah.
Yeah, 2,700.
And I mean, it was frustrating because the content didn't change.
Right.
The way we were doing our SEO didn't change.
Right.
It was like, what's happening? What do we do?
We tagged the videos correctly so that they're easy to find. We got the videos archived in a way, or let's just say organized in a way in the channel so that they're easy to find. You didn't have to guess. You didn't have to guess, so it should have been just easy to find, you know?
I mean, we were doing what we were supposed to do. Right? That's what it came down to. And, I mean, after like months and months of research, almost gave up, super frustration. We just arrived at like, what if we're being penalized because there's too much here?
Which sounds crazy.
And, started to do some research into that, and even that rabbit hole, there's a lot about yes, that's the case, no, that's not the case.
Right.
A lot of bigger YouTube channels out there that do multi-content or multi-topic content. Some of them most of them actually got to where they are doing this one thing and then branched out.
Right.
So they would always advocate for not splitting up your channel, but I'm like, yeah, but you guys already got there.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right,
like we're
right,
trying to get there.
Right.
And then I would find people that was like, yo, this was a real problem for us.
Right.
And this is why we have multiple channels.
Right.
So I just decided, like, fuck it. Let's split it up.
Split it up.
Let's
right.
split it up. And I mean, we knew what that was like already. We've been through that with Ignorant Gamers, because way back when we made a decision with Ignorant Gamers, the gaming could potentially, at that time, the amount of gaming we were doing
could have overthrown
the other content.
The other content,
so
right.
we spun that out, and I mean that was healthy. So, you know, that was like, all right, we can do this, but it's
Right.
still like, ooh,
Yeah. Because some of our other interests started picking up along the way, and it was just like, how do we slide this in? And then this is when we got into the discussions of like, we might actually need to do this.
Yeah.
His photography picked up. You know, we started doing more accessories, and then the sneakers were coming.
Yeah.
I
I forgot who it was. We got a comment from one of the loyal fans, and he was like, yo, this channel's dope, but
remember the
yeah. He gave an analogy like he doesn't go to CNET for golf.
Right.
And I was like, I get it. But the part of LD, when we started LD, was like I saw Complex
Right.
as our competition,
Right.
as our milestone. That's what I wanted to be.
Right.
Anything you care about.
Right.
You're into sneakers, you're into photography, you're into
Right.
gadgets,
Right.
cars, like anything a dude or woman
Mm-hmm.
would think is dope. I wanted that all under one roof. And I wanted people who were subject matter experts and or super passionate about these things
Right.
under this roof.
Absolutely.
And it just never worked out SEO wise.
Right.
Like the algorithms,
And
like
that's all Google's fault. It ain't
Yeah.
YouTube's fault. That's
Yeah.
Google's fault.
it is Google's fault. So we had to split it up. And I mean it was very scary because you didn't know. Like, yo, son, I remember the struggle from 0 to 1,000.
Yeah.
I remember the struggle from 0 to 100.
100, yeah. 0 to 100 was like,
And we're not out of the woods yet, by the
Yeah.
way, because the sneaker channel is struggling right now.
Yeah.
And I cannot figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm looking at that channel, I'm just like, huh.
Yeah.
So we have, and here's the frustration, we have the big channel who we're a click under 5,000 now. We're about to hit 5,000.
Right.
And I've seen the acceleration rolling. Now that the content's evened out
Right.
and it's all about technology,
Right.
all right, proceed.
Right.
I've seen this channel, 0 to 1,000, beautifully.
They don't even compare.
The accessories channel, still under 100 subscribers, but the views on that channel are impressive.
Right.
I do a watch review. It's at like 5,000 views in a few weeks.
Right.
And I get it. Like those type of people aren't the people to subscribe. And
Right.
I understand that. And I have to do research to figure that out.
Yeah.
Like, why are these videos getting these views and no one's subscribing?
Right.
That's not their
That's
thing.
not their thing, right.
The sneaker channel, it's just like, all right, how are we gonna push it? So we know what to do
Right.
to get it to go forward. We
Right.
did the right thing. We made it laser focus about this one thing, and it's still not performing.
Right.
I don't know what to do.
Right.
You know what I mean? Other than going back and crossing your T's and dotting your I's, like, okay, maybe we missed something.
Right.
And I can't say, all the sneaker dudes aren't out there. Like, they're out there.
They're out there and they got the same sneakers that we're
They got the same sneakers, and Tawan is doing a great job.
Excellent job.
And he's the thing I told Tawan was when we were gonna figure out the topics of what to break it out into.
Right.
I said, yo, we got to do the sneaker one, yes, but you can't just show shoes and be like, yo, this is dope.
Right.
Like, I need you to be informative, because every other video that I see of sneakers, these dudes are like, yo, I just got these, you got the black, and this shit's dope, and I paid $140. I'm like, that's not enough. And they're enjoying growth, by the way.
And they're growing.
But my thing is, it's about content.
Right.
It's about quality. Quality is king.
Right.
Educate. And Tawan's been into sneakers for like, what, 30 years now?
Ever.
This dude's he knows why a certain shoe, the colorway exists.
For instance, if you're talking about comfortability, he's quick to tell you Asics and can break down to you why it's Asics and it's always been Asics. And if you're part of just wearing sneakers, not the sneaker culture, if you're part of just wearing sneakers and you might get caught up in the branding, maybe you've always bought Nike, maybe you sometimes bought Reebok, and he comes far left with this Asics, and you're like, what?
Yeah.
But he'll break it down to you.
He knows what he knows. So, I mean, that's the current big thing now, is to really figure out how to push the sneaker forward.
Right.
Going back to why this is such a big deal, 1,000 subscribers, is because of that, the struggle with every other channel. And this channel specifically has arrived to 1,000, which I consider a milestone.
Yeah.
I don't know how many times faster than any of our other efforts.
It doesn't compare. We did a whole year of IGZ, of Ignorant Gamers, and it's 500.
Strong year.
For 500.
I mean, like 2-3 videos a week.
I feel like the first almost 3 years, it was like a 500, and then we just, in the middle of one of those 500, we just shot 1,000. You know what I mean? So it put us at like 12. I think I said 1,500 earlier, or maybe 1,000 straight. I think it was more like 1,200. We was in the middle of either the second 500 or the third one, and it just like shot up.
I don't know. I mean, we'll figure it out.
This channel is what 4 months? 5 months?
Probably 4 or 5 months. And I want to thank you all for the AMAs.
Yeah.
Because that's something that we learned from the LD channel.
Right.
It was AMAs. Ask me anything. Content is key.
Right.
Because one, you interact with your audience.
Absolutely.
You grow super audience. People learn to love and respect you. And this was something that we would see over at LD, like we necessarily, because we all have full-time jobs,
right?
So we wouldn't know what the hell's going on and what news just broke,
right?
And I'd get home and there'd be a comment, yo, check it out, what do you think about that,
right? And people started to like value our opinion, because we do have, like you said earlier, you got the enthusiasts or the passionate people, and then you got those who are specialized in that. And sometimes you'll get like a random question, and they know that that's not what we do, but it's somewhat related. They'll ask because they know we're going to give a fair, honest, and respectful opinion. Yeah. And it fits the bill for why they ask, you know. And then next thing you know, there's a whole bunch of other people like, yeah, that's cool, I agree, or they teach us something like, nah, you know what? That's how you thinking of it, but this is how I'm using it. And blah, blah, blah. And a lot of times that allows us to go like, ask that person some questions. And then we may swing back in a couple videos later and be like, yo, user such and such said this. Yeah. We since tried it like this. And you know what? It worked. Here's my updated opinion. And it works.
Yeah. I value that level of community. And I mean, here on the LD photos, it's been so much stronger than on the main LD channel. And I mean, so much so, first of all, yes, I am into photography. Yes, I consider myself an enthusiast. And I got a video in the OneNote, what makes a professional photographer a professional photographer. Yeah. Remember, I've received money for my photography.
But you don't shoot with a Canon.
I have to shoot with a Canon or a Nikon, so I can't be a professional.
You're not a photographer.
The magazine said I'm not a professional photographer. I'm an Instagrammer or some shit. But some of you guys hit me with some fairly difficult questions. When I'd be like, how the fuck am I supposed to answer that?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I've always prided myself on being an excellent jack of all trades. Traditionally speaking, a jack of all trades just knows enough to get by, and he's not a subject matter expert. I'm kind of more than enough to get by. Right. Coming close to a subject matter expert, but I like to spread it out. Right. I think that's fine. Yeah. Some of the shit they ask is like, what? I don't know. Yeah. So now it makes me go and do like research, and I go on the same YouTubes. I go on a lot of the DP reviews, and I look at the same resources that we all have. Right. But I love the fact that for some people, this is too much. This is overwhelming. Right. Can you figure this out and just break it down to me in a way where it makes sense.
And another thing is, on top of that, a lot of times people relate to you or our case uses.
Yes.
For how we will implement it. Anything, whether it's the gaming, whether it's a phone, whether it's a lens or something, a system, and that's what part I think draws a lot of people to us. But that's what we love about the people who are subscribed to us. So even if they're just passing through, like I always feel like when we get a question from someone that isn't subscribed, they already fit the nucleus. It's just about them joining.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it really does feel like that. You know?
Super dope. So I mean, thank you. I learn a lot from our subscribers as well.
Yeah, it's a push. It's a push. It's a two-way street. Believe me.
What I also love is, photography is such an ambiguous field.
Yeah.
Like
there's so many
different ways and tools and assets to do one thing and arrive at one result.
Right.
That would seemingly be the result.
Right.
And I'm subscribed to the same channels and so much more everyone else is, and I see a lot of the biases. People are like, nah, you got to do it this way, and these dudes are idiots. Like,
yeah, with the
hold
name
on, baby. Like, you know what I mean? Just.
I feel like
just let it be.
I feel like photography. Remember, we made I made the conversation about how gaming is like hip hop. The way the majority of the gaming stuff is like hip hop culture, right? Okay, cool.
Yes.
I feel like when it comes to photography, people are like classical. And then if you're not on this side with Joshua Bell and them, then you must be on the Yo-Yo Ma side. And what are you saying over there? This guy's an idiot. He don't know what he's doing. And it's just like, no, bro. Ling Ling tells you both how this works. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, he's gonna tell y'all both how this works. And I feel like we're probably Ling Ling on this in this case.
I mean, that's how it is, man. And I like to be able to channel the community because there's a very.
I know someone's like, this dude knows. Yeah.
I mean, we've been around, baby. There's a very responsive community we have here. So someone will ask an AMA and I'll be like, all right, cool. Here's what I think. Here's how I think. Mm-hmm. And then I'll be like, guys, get in the comments and join.
Right. Absolutely.
Right? Because a lot of the stuff I don't have the lens.
Right.
You know what I mean? Right. I can look at objectively speaking what people say about it and be like, okay, for your use case, yes, no, maybe so. Guys, help them out.
Right.
And before the video released last night, I wake up in the morning, there's like 3 or 4 like detailed comments from the community.
Right.
Like, absolutely. And then they go into further detail on what I was saying. I'm just like, you know what?
And you know what that reminds me of? It's like it becomes like a forum, but with the video to kickstart it.
Right.
The question kickstarts the post that gets turned into a video, and then you know how in forums, boom, 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 boom. That's what the post becomes. Yes. And I think that's fucking amazing that we got that going on.
I didn't see it coming.
Yeah.
There's even like okay, so a hot one is the crop factor on Micro Four Thirds cameras.
Yeah.
All right. So we all know the f-stop is 2.
Yes.
The f-stop is 2. The focal length on the camera, the focal length on the lens is 2.
Right.
Some people say the ISO is also 2. So if you're shooting at 200 ISO, it's really 400.
Right.
Other people say no, the ISO is 4. Right. So if you're shooting at 200, the ISO is 800.
800, yeah.
I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I don't make cameras. I don't fucking know. I picked a site and rolled with it.
Right.
So. In like one of my Micro Four Thirds dead.
Yeah.
There's some scientists in those comments.
Right.
Well, actually, and I'm just like, yeah, that kind of does make sense.
Yeah.
And then he goes, but great video.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I could be wrong.
Right.
And I might very well be wrong, but please help me.
Help that, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right.
And not only help me, by that comment, somebody else reads it and they're like, okay, so he got most of the way.
Right.
This dude corrected it.
Right.
But the experience on this video for me,
just
I get it.
Straight down. It's like, boom.
I get it.
Which then, you know,
like that.
As soon as something changes, this video is going to fly back up to the top. And the comments are going to update itself.
Yeah. Yeah. I really do appreciate the community we have here. So, again, thank you.
Big thank you
for this 1,000 subscribers, man. It's tough. I mean, you know, I got a day job, work 10, 12 hours a day. This gentleman does as well. It's still also difficult to go out and shoot after work.
Yeah, and we're about to start losing some light.
We're about to start losing light, which is why I'm so strong in the night photography, because I got no choice.
Right.
There's a lot going on. Yeah. I travel a lot for work.
Yeah.
And it becomes like, you know, YouTube's never not been work, but there's been a passion behind it. Just
passion is what drives it.
Just like my real job. Like,
right.
I love my job because I'm an IT specialist and I love technology. Mm-hmm. Some days I wake up and like I can't move.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like my body's just like, you are going nowhere.
Pause it, bro.
I feel like that sometimes with these videos. I gotta come home and it's just, you know, my ladies. I gotta get with my lady and how was your day?
Right.
You know, we gotta dissect each other's day and then I you know, say she goes in the shower and I'm like, time to make a video about a fucking iPhone. You know what I mean? Like sometimes, right. But the photography was the one that was just like, yo, I'm still like excited,
right,
to make these videos.
It's like it becomes like that hidden chamber of energy when it comes to the subject of this, which is photography.
And it really, I've been able to repurpose that energy into the other channels, and it gave me a second win because it was getting
pretty dark.
It's getting scary there for a bit.
It's getting pretty dark. And that's another reason why this thank you video is like, because you kind of, even if you're not subscribed to the other channels and you don't decide to, what you've done here is help us reinvigorate the other channels, life into the other channels. So like, just keep pushing. So, you know, the thank yous go way beyond just this channel.
Yeah. And I mean,
and the other channels, by the way, help you get the content that you love here. So it all works.
It's a synergy. We have the main channel. I would love for you guys to check the channels out and even come back here, leave some feedback on what you think. And a lot of the subscribers on this channel, LD Photo, actually have YouTube channels.
Yeah, which is awesome. I was looking through that.
Yeah. Did you install the TubeBuddy plugin yet?
No, not yet.
Install it because I have it. I pay for it on the LD and the photo one.
Okay.
It's dope to scroll down the comments and see, oh, this guy's got 12,000 subscribers. Like,
yeah,
dude, with 12,000 subscribers in our comments, that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
So I like to see that. Check out the main channel, Lifestyles Defined. The links are always in the description down below.
Right.
We have that where we do a lot of the technology, all of the technology. Some podcasts. We're gonna figure that out. There's the kicks where Tawan does an amazing job at the sneakers. He's a sneakerhead. That's what he does. The production quality is it's good, which is another reason that shit is just like, God damn. Like we're damn near we're better than the best out there right now.
The quality sounds like DMX when he first came in.
It breaks my.
Or 2 Chainz rather.
I just want and I'm not. I mean, I'm talking about like the video quality, the audio quality, the color grading.
Yeah.
But the shit that he's saying and the knowledge that he has on these shoes, like I'll be editing his video and I'll just be like, how much are these fucking sneakers, man?
Right.
I don't care about these damn sneakers, but he does such a good job. Like now I care about him. I'm like, God damn it, man.
Right.
Well, goddamn Jordans. I don't care about no Jordans. You know what I mean? But he's whatever. We got the photo channel. This is you know about this. We got the accessories channel. Mm-hmm. The accessories channel was the one I was worried about the most, which I had to come to terms with. Like, it is what it is. Because every now and then, I buy a new watch. I'm a big watch fan, so I do a review on a watch. Mm-hmm. You know, we live in Brooklyn, the biggest fucking hipster capital of the world. There's street fairs everywhere. You can get some dope bracelets for $10, $15. So I'll pick some up.
Right.
Let me review this.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
this is dope. This is men's stuff. And I don't expect it to go crazy, but if you want to look at something dope, there's that.
Right.
And then there's ignorant gamers. Right. I think ignorant gamers was my favorite for a long time.
Yeah.
for a long, because we had a similar community over there,
Right.
but more they're a little more rounded,
right? A little bit rabble.
Yeah. But I that's a very, very passionate community.
Yeah.
And one of the things that it is what it is. We have a bunch of people who came to us and was like, "Yo, how do you do this? Help us do this." We grew together. And now in today's world, these people are way larger than us. And
yeah, we're talking about from 0 to, I think in one case, 100,000.
Yeah. I mean, Ilias commented on one of the videos the other day.
Yeah.
And is he at like 40-something thousand?
Yeah, he's at like 40-something thousand.
41 or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard not to feel away.
Right.
But it's just like, we'll get there when we get there.
Yeah, but he has a market corner too.
Yeah.
And his
the
content.
Greek gamer. Check my man out.
If we have any Greek people or people who understand Greek,
that's that dude.
He's official. He's so official that there are a few other people who is using a combination of his name to create their channel. So,
he's super dope. But I mean, these people would always come back to IGZ, Ignorant Gamers, and be like, "Yo, man, I love you guys, man. You guys do dope work." And I always felt like one of the craziest things Jay-Z ever said.
Yeah.
That always resonates with me. I'm your favorite rapper's favorite rapper.
Yeah.
People don't get that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, Jay-Z says it, Styles P says it. Like
IGZ was like your favorite YouTuber's favorite YouTube channel.
Right.
And they would always come back and be like, "Yo, it's good to see you guys." And every time I do a video, somebody will hop in like, "Yo, RZA, where you been?" They call me RZA over there in the gaming world. "Yo, we need more of this." And I'm like, I was just like, ain't enough hours in the day.
Really ain't.
But I check out all the other channels. One of the things I think would lend people to really join the community a lot more is to understand the length of what we do.
Mm-hmm.
And the wealth of knowledge that we have in so many different areas. I think there's a lot to be appreciated, and we would love for you guys to join it. So, thank you.
Thank you.
That's the overall thing here. Thank you.
Yeah, that's it.
My name is Ramon.
And I'm Snow.
Meeting this man for the first time.
Welcome.
Well, I guess. And the reason we started Lifestyles Defined is because if we weren't on camera arguing about these things, the technologies, the phones, the iPhones, the Androids, the cameras, the games, we'd be on the phone arguing about it. We'd be in each other's houses arguing about it. So why not just put it in front of a camera for everyone to enjoy it the way we do? That's what Lifestyles Defined is all about. We just